So it was like kind of the rugby tour with school, and I believe it was the first 2 days we spent there. Yeah, I'd say it was the first 2 days and 3 nights. We spent at this very nice camp in somewhere in Canada. I could not honestly tell you. I think it's something, maybe Quayside. I'm probably miles off. But more to the point is that we were staying in for a few nights, and on the first day when we had a bit of a wander around with friends, I noticed this tree where there was a rope which led up to it, and I just thought it was just so cool, and I just wanted to, and basically I swung around the rope like Tarzan, and it was looking back at it, like about a 10 mil rope, so that would be pretty solid to actually be able to lift yourself up on and climb. So I knew that climb was an option, but the rope which was coming down off the tree, sorry, I didn't explain that, there was a platform up there. And that just interested me so much. I saw it, so I went back up the stairs. I missed that deal. Went back upstairs to get my friends and showed them it. Had a bit of a mess around, and I basically really wanted to climb it. The following day, I didn't. We were just busy doing team building activities at the place we were staying. As well as that, we also went out to do some high ropes where I teased the heck out of this guy in the rugby team who's scared of heights. It's quite funny. And then it led, and then it was on the last morning we were there where I was like, I'm going to regret it if I do not do this. So I went up and did it. I went to that tree and I climbed my way to the platform, is the spoilers. And you're about to see me being a spaz at the top.
This is Bear Grylls here. Welcome to my little home in the trees. I just climbed all of that. Oh, and look at my nice little tactic. Got my new belt. And, yeah. Fuck, getting down's gonna be shit scary.
Now in the video, you just saw the most flimsy and shit dumb, I don't even know what safety system ever. It's just quite funny to think that I actually did that, to say the least. Anyhow, I took a few pictures and then I did send a message to a certain friend to try and get him to come there because I had an idea of how I could get down, which would have been a lot easier than the dumb method I chose. But there was a way in which I could have done it which would have worked fairly safely, which involved holding onto the rope you're about to see. And basically he would hold onto the bottom rope and practically beating me down with a belay device, which, yeah, looking back at it, is completely off the books, funding climbing wise assessed, but it would have been a much safer way of what I did.
So now to the difficult part, getting down. I've attached myself to this. That is more than likely going to break, but yeah. So this is why I'd like to have someone with me. So as you can see, pretty simple. I'm attached to that rope. I'm going to drop that rope, grab onto that, and pull myself down slowly. This is not going to go well.
Now, scariest, dumbest thing I've ever done. I am doing this video, I don't even know, maybe like 4 years later. And yeah, you can see the picture in front of you. So, I don't even think I basically leant off the edge. Probably lasted a second. And yeah, I was falling. And shit scary moment. But I grabbed the rope. I didn't just grab the rope, I was falling midair and grabbed the rope. But the point being is that I had the worst rope burn ever for days and days. I remember when they passed the rugby ball to me, because this was a camp of rugby tour school, and my hands were just hurt like hell. my friends could not believe the rope and they wondered what the hell it was from. So after I went down, very briefly, this is the story, I was just like, my heart was proper pumping. I had like all the adrenaline going, I was just like, yeah, because near-death experience. I guess that could be one of the reasons why these days I'm very hesitant towards safety, because I survived. But anyway, I literally just ran straight up the steps, went straight for breakfast, because this was at like 7:50 or something in the morning. I just ran straight up. I'll put a timer in the video of what time it was and the date. And I just ran straight up the steps, went straight to have breakfast. And my friends asked, oh, why are you in such a rush? Why are you being so late? And I just showed them the picture and said, I did it. And they all just paused while I went to get my food. And yeah, we were also leaving there that morning. And for the rest of the trip, rumours spread around, which weren't rumours, they were true. And I was, what was I doing? Well, they made fun of me saying Bear Grylls because that was just funny. I was known as, they kept on making loads of jokes about, oh, you're going to climb that dove. And the headmaster, he didn't approve. That's the old guy in the Spider-Man photo. He was very, they did actually recommend me to a climbing club in Tenby after all that, but he was very unhappy of what I did. So yeah, that is my Canada kamikaze. And yeah, the story, the rest of the Canada trip happened after that.
Squat him!